Right now, I get an awful lot of emails asking me questions, and one of the questions that comes up a lot from the beginners and people wanting to buy a camera is what's the difference between optical zoom and digital zoom. So this is what it's about. Now we know that an image is made up of pixels. Now I'd like you to imagine that these are pixels. So what we have here is a full frame 35mm made up of pixels. Now there could be millions of them, and unfortunately I haven't got enough time to spend putting millions of full stops on a piece of paper. So I'll explain to you what an optical zoom does. Now an optical zoom will enlarge part of the image until it covers this whole frame of millions of pixels. Now that's the best quality you can get because it stays the full quality. Now what happens if we go to a digital zoom is this. We enlarge the pixels. We actually go into the image, so we've got fewer pixels in the part that we've zoomed into, and that's the digital zoom. Well, what that means is that we finish with an image that is incredibly low quality. But what the camera does, trying to be clever, or most cameras do, trying to be clever, it starts to add pixels back into the image, and it's guessing where to put them. And you end up with, again, quite a low quality image. So the important thing is not to get excited if you think your camera's got 64 times zoom. Be very careful that it is not just a digital zoom. A lot of cameras have up to a certain amount of zoom on optical, and from then on in digital. But the digital really doesn't mean an awful lot. So make sure you buy a camera with optical zoom. Hope that helps. Cheers!